I love boobs. You know why? Because of booby milk. Booby milk does a body good, as it is the best way babies can get nutrients and protective antibodies that are important for development. So Dr. Homie's gonna help you make sure your baby can get milk from the booby and not the bottle.
I want mama's milk.
He's Dr. Homie, cause he's a doctor and a homie. He's Dr. Homie, learn something from a homie. This is Dr. Homie.
What's up, beautiful people? Dr. Homie here to make your life a little better. Otherwise, what kind of homie would I be? So if you don't already know, breast milk is the best milk, specifically when you're an infant. Why is it so great? Improves overall digestion and nutrition, contains cytokines and immunomodulators that can help prevent diseases like pneumonia, ear infections, and that dangerous and scary necrotizing enterocolitis. Now say that 10 times fast. Necrotizing enterocolitis, necrotizing enterocolitis, necrotizing enterocolitis, necrotizing enterocolitis, necrotizing enterocolitis. Plus, it promotes bonding with your mom from producing all that good oxytocin. Maybe that way the baby won't become a hateful demon toddler. Unfortunately, there are barriers that can really affect whether or not a baby will be breastfed. The number one reason infants don't get breastfed is because of concerns over not making enough or not having time to breastfeed. The likelihood though is that you may be actually making enough. Keep in mind that for the first 2 or 3 days, you're only going to be making clear drops of concentrated goop called colostrum. Sometimes it can take up to a week before you can start producing regular booby milk. A whole week?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect.
7 days.
7 days?
And if your baby is losing weight, don't trip. It's actually totally normal.
Do you have a fat baby?
Your baby can lose up to 10% of their birth weight in the first week, and it can take up until they're 14 days old before they gain it back.
I love her roly-poly arms.
Just make sure your babies are peeing and pooping, increasingly up to day 5 when they should be peeing 6 to 8 times a day and pooping yellow grainy poops at least 3 times a day. Also, make sure you watch that weight with your doctor. So what's the best way to release the hormones that trigger breast milk production? Stimulation.
This isn't what it looks like.
Go ahead, slap me. The more often you attempt breastfeeding, the more milk you're gonna produce and sooner. Manual nipple stimulation, increasing the number of feedings, and whatever else gets that nipple some attention. Cause girl, we all need attention.
You just want attention.
Stress is also a barrier. Psychological and physical stress can prevent milk from being released, which in turn can lower your overall production if you're not able to empty completely. Regular breathing exercises and stress reduction techniques may help this. That also means that y'all co-parents, y'all better be helping to provide that stress-free environment. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Are you talking to me? Yes.
Yes.
No time? No problem. Get a breast pump. Get that booby milk stocked up for your growing little bundle of joy. The Affordable Care Act made it to where your doctor can actually make a written prescription for a breast pump that should be covered by your insurance. You can also talk to your local WIC center to see about qualifying one for free.
Free.
Work being a pain? Well, make sure they know that the ACA also amended the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938 to ensure that you're allowed to take sufficient break time in a place other than a bathroom to express breast milk.
She had a boss who had decided she could not pump and even instructed her to stay late if she chose to pump.
Check the link below for more info. Is it just impossible for you to produce or express breast milk? Well, I got you there too. There are resources for donated breast milk for parents wanting to give their babies the benefits of breast milk who just don't have access to it otherwise. Don't trip, it's sterile and tested and something that has been going on for hundreds of years. For all y'all haters out there, you were formulated and you turned out fine. Maybe remind your mom how much you don't like her and how you want to bond better with your baby.
Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3.
Honey, your baby's crying. He's hungry. Oh, she did it again. Are you a mind reader? Babies cry for lots of reasons. Besides, if your morbidly obese baby who just had a heart attack was crying for another scoop of ice cream, you're gonna give it to him? Yo, your kid is skinny. He doesn't even have a belly. You want me to slap you for saying I'm a bad mother? My baby's weight is fine. He gets checked by the doctor regularly and his percentile is good, so we good. The nerve. Ew! Why are you doing that here? That's gross. No, you're gross for not wanting me to do this for my baby when he needs to be fed. Satan, not all of us is about starving babies. And all 50 states have laws protecting breastfeeding mothers so they can breastfeed in public. Know your rights, ladies. Protect yourself from Karens like her.
Ugh, no way. I hate when people breastfeed in public. Do that at home. Nobody wants to see that.
Excuse me?
There's tons of other barriers to breastfeeding. Nipple cracking, engorgement, blockages, infections, pain, body changes. So make sure you're talking to your doctor or lactation consultant about them. And don't wait till you actually have the baby before talking about breastfeeding, because it's kind of late by then.
I'm pregnant.
At the end of the day, if you just can't breastfeed, formula is sufficient.
Teats all tapped. Looks like it's bread soaked in water for you, little spud.
Ma'am, your babe shall no longer dine on duck food. Instead, he will dine on science.
Formula allowed women to leave the house or join the workforce, but most importantly, it saved babies' lives.
Because in the very end, you just gotta feed your baby. And that's on period.
And that's on period.
And that's on period.
I hope you learned something you can use today, and share me with somebody you care about so they can learn a little something to help them out from Dr. Homie.
Learn something from a homie. This is Dr. Homie.
Dude, these are weird.
Good boy, Spike.
You're welcome.